Hello, this is Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger with another California report. Now, today I want to talk to you a little bit about making the state of California more business friendly. And you will understand why I want to talk about this. Now imagine this. You're a small business owner. You want to expand your business into California, pump millions of dollars into our economy, create hundreds of jobs, and generate much needed tax revenue. And you think that government would welcome you with open arms and help you in any way that they can. But in California, too often, that is not the case. Let me give you an example. Just the other day, I ran into a man who was trying to open a restaurant in Southern California called the Salad Bowl. He already owned several of those restaurants in Texas and in Colorado. But knowing that California is such a health-conscious place, he wanted to expand the Salad Bowl right here in California. In fact, once his first shop was open, he has plans to build at least 20 additional locations all over the state of California. But government was blocking him at every turn. He had all of those different inspectors abusing the permitting process. As a matter of fact, I have gone into this shop many times and I said, when you guys are going to open up? And they said, well, we are still dealing with all kinds of different permits. He was dealing with mechanical inspectors, with safety inspectors, with health inspectors, building inspectors, and the list goes on and on and on. And the interesting thing is, none were on the same page. They never were meeting with him at the same time. They all came in different times. At one point, he installed, for instance, a sink. And one inspector approved the location. He said, that is great. But then another one came in and told him, no, you have to move this by 6 feet. Now imagine, after he has built the sink, he had to now go and get a concrete cutter and to go and take the whole thing apart and move the sink. And then go through the application process again, which meant more money out of his pocket and more time. But it's not just the sink that I'm talking about. It's all the other nonsense that he had to go through. I mean, all of a sudden, the color of the signs were wrong. The size of the signs were not the right size. They were not at the right height. And then there was this window in front of the food, where they said it should be between 26 and 30 inches high. And then all of a sudden, they came in and says, we want to have it exactly at 30 inches. In the meantime, he made it 28 inches, which was within the regulations. So it was just abusive. And it was the attitude when he said, but you told me the last time that it should be between 26 and 30 inches. They said, well, now I changed my mind and it's 30 inches. Get it? So it's that kind of attitude. This went on for months and months and months. In Colorado, for instance, the permitting process took him only 60 days. In Texas, he opened the store and he got the permits in 22 days. And in California, it has already been 8 months. You see, that is, we are hurting ourselves when we do that. So when I finally talked to this business owner, he was so frustrated. He was already ready to pull the plug and build in some other state. He said, California is not welcoming me. So then I talked to him, I calmed him down, and I said to myself, wait a minute, we created the Office of Economic Development. So I got on the phone with that office, which was created specifically for that reason, which is when people wanted to expand businesses and relocate or hire more people. So I asked them to fix the problem. And I wanted to just test it and see how fast they would jump into action. Well, they dug in, made some calls, cut through the red tape. And I'm so proud to say that yesterday, the Salad Bowl opened its doors for business. And today, I'm going to go in there and eat a healthy, good salad. I can't wait. Now, this is what California needs. Now, this is a success story. But how many businesses and jobs has California already lost because of government, because of all of those obstacles and the permits and people abusing the kind of system that we have? I've always said that government must not be an obstacle to success, but rather a partner in prosperity. We should open up our arms and receive them with open arms, and we should welcome those businesses. We should get a reputation in California that it's so good to do business here. Let's all move to California, because that's how you expand businesses. That's how you stimulate the economy. That's how you create jobs. That's why I say, let's not raise taxes on businesses, as some in Sacramento are proposing, but let's be more business friendly, because that will create the revenues that we need. Let's create incentives and streamline regulations and help businesses expand and create jobs, which then of course generates revenues for our state. That's what we should do. That way, everyone wins. The economy wins, the people win, the state wins, we have money for the programs and everything. You see what I'm saying? So while we are negotiating the budget, I will make sure that we are not raising taxes and we always bring up this subject. Let's make the state more business friendly, bring more businesses here, create more jobs, bring the economy back, and also let's look inside government where we can find the extra revenues. But never raise taxes. Thank you very much for watching and thank you for listening.